everyone and welcome back to a new video. Back on the 1st of June, I went to Edinburgh with two of my closest friends and we had an amazing time. We were so lucky with the weather and we got to explore and eat and see so many things. And I wanted to share with you what I packed and what I wore during that trip because I thought that might be interesting for someone other than just me. Now, like I said, we went on the 1st of June and then we flew back home on the 6th of June. And we were surprised, pleasantly surprised by the weather. But being who I am and based on previous experiences, I didn't want to overpack while also being prepared for both warmer and cooler temperatures. So with that in mind, I packed a sun hat, I know, it's gorgeous, and a scarf. Now, these don't really go super well together, but I did end up wearing both of them a lot during the trip. This because of wind and general chilliness, and I know that if my neck gets cold, I tend to get headaches, and that's just unpleasant and unnecessary if avoidable. And the hat is adorable. Now, I know this hat isn't everyone's cup of tea, but it served me really well, and the trip was the first time I really wore it because while it had been warm here towards the end of May, it hadn't been super sunny. So this was on my head, I believe, every single day of the trip, and it was just really comfortable and it shielded me from the sun. I'm sure it gave me some warmth as well, and it made me very, very easy to find and very difficult to lose for my two friends, which was great. They could just look out in the sea of people, find the hat, and then find me. It worked out really well. I did also wear and bring a denim jacket. This I've had for a couple of years now, and it's basically my go-to jacket in the summer season, or the slightly warmer parts of the seasons at least. It's difficult to show like this, but I'll have it in the try-on clip for you in a bit. And again, I wore that basically every single day as well. There was 1 or 2 days where I got by without wearing a jacket during like the warmest hours of the day, which was just crazy. Crazy as in I didn't think it was going to be that warm in Edinburgh in early June. But apart from the outerwear and underwear and PJs, I brought 11 pieces and I ended up wearing 10 of them. I wanted versatility, but I also wanted pieces that would work well together. And I'm going to show you in a second what I wore each day of the trip. This piece, this shirt, is the only piece that didn't end up getting worn. And I brought this specifically if we wanted to get a little bit dressed up for dinner one night, which we didn't end up wanting to do. We usually just picked up food on the way back to the hotel in the evenings and didn't really feel the need to go back and refresh and get a little dressed up. So this is the only piece I didn't wear. I'm not mad about it. Course, bring my favorite dress, or one of my favorite dresses, and I did wear this while we were there, and this I think is the only piece that only had one set outfit. I wore this with black tights and one specific cardigan, and this wouldn't have looked good with either of the other two cardigans that I brought, but everything else apart from this worked really well together. And I definitely had more possible combinations than what I ended up wearing. But I could have paired different cardigans with different tops and different cardigans with different dresses or different dress, because apart from this, I only brought one other dress and I only wore that with one cardigan, but it would have been fine with any of the 3 cardigans that I brought. Now, what would I have done differently? If I was to go on this trip again tomorrow, do exactly the same things, have exactly the same weather, all that being exactly the same, which I know is impossible, I would have done one thing different, and I would have brought one more cardigan. Now again, I did say it was pretty warm while we were there, but we also did end up walking a lot. We averaged between 15,000 and 18,000 steps per day, which for us is a lot, or for me at least is a lot. And it was very much uphill, and it was sunny, and it was warm. And did I need another cardigan for warmth? No. Did I need another cardigan because towards the end of the trip I felt like they were all a bit past their expiration date of wanting to chug them in the wash? Yes. So I probably would have brought one more cardigan, and I have a light pink one that would have worked well with the other colors as well. It's a lot lighter than the pink t-shirt I brought, but so is the light yellow cardigan, which is a lot, lighter than the yellow top. So I think I would have brought that just to round it out a bit more and have one more cardigan that I could put into rotation. Other than that, I was really comfortable with everything I brought and wore. I was comfortable. I had, sun protection when I needed it. I had a scarf when I was cold. I feel like I really thought through it all. Plus, I really enjoyed that it was a capsule in and of itself. This dress perhaps being an outlier, but apart from that, everything worked together so well, and I'm gonna keep that in mind, I hope, for future trips as well, because I am someone who can definitely overpack. I'm pretty sure we're all guilty of that sometimes, but it was nice to have like, okay, these things all go together. I can just wake up in the morning and have a selection of what I've brought, not feel like this is a specific outfit, but rather, oh, I feel like this t-shirt and this cardigan today, and have a little bit of versatility while also having everything go together. So I'm going to try to keep that in mind in the future as well for future trips, and hopefully it will work out. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear down below how you plan out your trips, like if you go on vacation or if you go on holiday, how do you go about putting your suitcase together? Do you do what I did and basically do a capsule where you have, options within what you've picked? Or do you decide that this is day number 1 and this is day number 2 and this is day number 3 and everything is set outfits that maybe don't work well together? Please let me know in the comments down below, and I will be back with another video soon. So I hope to see you then. Bye!